Welcome, everyone, to Enlightened World Network's One with the Earth and the very special official launch of EWN's One with the Earth this weekend. I'm your host, Tomas Garza, and it's my pleasure to welcome our very special guest, Syl Ver, today. Syl Ver is the host of Syl Ver Reflections, which airs on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on EWN's Enlightened Living. And she is joining us today all the way from Rome, Italy. The Syl Ver's program explores a broad range of subjects related to personal development, growth, and empowerment through energy coaching. Her approach to energy coaching is based on the latest scientific evidence in the fields of epigenetics, physics, and neuroscience. And it contains practical, replicable, and easy to use exercises for everyone. Syl Ver is also a regular contributor to Angel Heart Radio, where she has a show. And it is my absolute pleasure to welcome her today to EWN's One with the Earth. Syl Ver, it's wonderful to have you. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Tomas, and thank you, Dr. Ruth Anderson, for having me for the launch of this beautiful initiative. And really, I'm really proud to be part of the group. And today I am going to give you a meditation on living in the fifth dimension, which is actually a dimension that I like very much. And it is a dimension that is accessible to everybody because parts of us already live in the fifth dimension. Our higher selves, higher intelligence reside already in the fifth dimension. So we can experience the fifth dimension when we are elated, in love, and when we are happy. And so we would like to be there all the time because in that dimension, everything is flow and everything is characterized by synchronicity. So it is a very nice place to be. And so today we give it a try with a very simple and replicable meditation, which I hope will bring you a glimpse and more than a glimpse into the fifth dimension. So we can start.
Wonderful. Well, it's a pleasure. I'm looking forward to this. Excellent.
So let's find a place of relaxation and peace. We can sit down or lie down. If you are driving, please stop your cars and relax. And we can start breathing in and breathing out at a slower pace. And when we close our eyes, the message to our body is, we are safe. We don't have to worry about the external world anymore. And let's imagine we have deep roots coming out of our feet, anchoring us to the core of the earth. And we can let go of all our worries, problems, setbacks, and we can let everything go through the roots into the core of Mother Earth, where all these energies are going to be transmuted into pure crystalline light. And we can breathe in this beautiful crystalline light and let it travel through our roots, feet, chakras, up through the crown chakra, anchoring us to the core of the universe, the fifth dimension, the quantum field, the world of infinite possibilities, the source of light and love. And every time we breathe in, we can take this beautiful crystalline light from the core of the earth up through our body. And then every time we breathe out, we can bring down this golden light from the universe. And let's imagine that we are completely surrounded by this beautiful pillar of light. Which is our true nature because we are beings of light. So let's breathe in the light from the earth and let's breathe out. Let's take in the light from the source And so we can live and breathe in this beautiful pillar and column of light. And now we can set the intention for this meditation. And the intention is that we anchor our energies into the fifth dimension where everything is flow and synchronicity, love and joy. And we can say, even if we do not know how to anchor our energies into the fifth dimension, all that we know is that we are already fulfilled. And we delete any obstacles, hindrances, disempowering beliefs, limiting thoughts, fake news, and we download all the resources from the universe: perseverance, courage, stamina, endurance, vision, intuition, so that we can actually anchor our energies into the fifth dimension with ease, grace, and joy. And so it is, so it will be, or even something better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now that we have set our intentions, we can start breathing through the heart chakra. Our heart is like a superior brain. It is the place through which we can anchor ourselves into other dimensions. So we can start breathing the light of the universe through the heart chakra. And then let go of this breath through the crown chakra. We can breathe in the light of the universe through the crown chakra. And we can breathe out the light of the universe through the crown chakra. We are now creating harmony between the heart and the brain. When they work in harmony, miracles can happen. We become expanded beings. Our energies are going into a multidimensional universe. We can feel our vibrations and frequencies rise. And we can imagine we are walking towards a beautiful castle. Something we have never seen before. And the castle is full of light. And we know that it is a place of joy because there are lights everywhere. And we see a lot of people partying, laughing, joyful, happy. And we know we want to be there. So we walk towards the castle, and then we can count from 3 to 0. And then we can open the door and get into that castle. We are approaching the castle. 3. We're very close to the door. 2. We are at the door. 1. And we see a beautiful angel that is pointing this door to us. He is inviting us to get in. It's a surprising angel, an angel of light and abundance. And he's smiling. And we are perfectly comfortable because we know we are fully protected. And now we can open the door. The castle is a magnificent place, but it is a very, very special place. There is so much light in here, so much energy, so much joy. And while the castle seems to be very old, inside, we see something that we have never seen before. Very advanced technologies, multiple dimensions, a lot of beautiful beings of light from different worlds, from different dimensions. They're all greeting us, and they're all happy to see us in this beautiful place. We know that our three-dimensional existence has the appearance of the old castle, but we know that inside we have something very, very advanced, very new, incredible. Not even Leonardo da Vinci could have imagined something so incredible. We see things that we've never been able to see in our three-dimensional lives. We can fly. We are multidimensional beings. We have no space and time constraints. And we can actually travel through time. In the fifth dimension, we can fold time. We can go backwards and heal past experiences. Or we can go forward and be in the place where we want to be when a problem has been solved or when an issue has been settled. We can choose. Let's focus our attention on something we want to settle or we want to analyze. Something that in the old castle seems to create some pain or problems or snags. It doesn't matter. Here there is no polarity. There is no judgment. There is no good or bad, positive or negative. We just have an experience. So let's look at this experience and see whether we can actually change its nature and make it an opportunity, both in the past or in the present or in the future. So we can choose, we can go back in time and change the outcome of a particular situation. Or we can just observe this experience in the presence with no attachment. We can ask Archangel Michael to cut out any cords, dysfunctional cords, with this experience. We can ask Archangel Raphael and Archangel Zachiel to transmute these energies and to remain connected to any situation or people only through our hearts. Because in the fifth dimension, this is the only connection that matters. All the others can be left in the old castle. Or we can go to the future and imagine ourselves as we want to be, with a new job, a new companion, a new house, or a new situation. And we are already there. We have already obtained what we have asked for. Because in the quantum field, in the fifth dimension, everything is already there. We are completely fulfilled. Let's imagine now that we have been able to work through time and settle something that is dear to our hearts. So we can sit there in this beautiful, amazing place of light and be grateful. And we can say, I am grateful for, and you choose what you're grateful for. There are so many things that we can be grateful for, and gratitude is the first step to be in the fifth dimension. Gratitude opens the doors, and it brings a lot of high vibrations and frequencies into our lives. So what are we grateful for? We can be grateful for our amazing bodies, these complicated machines that support us in the three-dimensional existence. They do so much every single day. We can be grateful for all the companions we have in the fifth dimension, the beautiful angels, the masters, our ancestors, our friends, all the invisible helpers that are with us every single day. We can be grateful to the source for the beauty of the universe, the magnificence of this incredible mathematical and geometrical dimensions. We don't even know how expansive this place is. Probably our minds are not able to see that or understand it, but we have feelings and we can feel the beauty of the universe. We can see it through our eyes. And another step into the fifth dimension is to see beauty wherever we are. Beauty is everywhere. Beauty is in nature, is in animals, is in our friends from Earth, is in our friends from other dimensions. So we can be grateful for all these things. So we can step into the fifth dimension every time we are grateful. And every time we see beauty, we already are there. Because beauty is like love. It never ceases to exist. We have been created through beauty, light, and love. And this is our place to be. This is our birthright. And now we can breathe in the light of the fifth dimension through all our chakras. And every time we breathe out, we expand this beautiful light around us to encompass all the people we love, all the people we know, our houses, working places, places of worship, friends, nature. We breathe in the light of the fifth dimension. And we expand ourselves. Again, we breathe in the light. And we can expand ourselves beyond our cities or countries or worlds. Let's breathe in again this beautiful light. And let's expand ourselves through the universe. We can be wherever we want to be. And now that we have experienced this beautiful dimension, we can travel back into the three-dimensional existence. But we know that part of us is always there. And we can go back to the fifth dimension whenever we like, whenever we want. With a simple meditation or a simple intention, we have to be there every single day. Our lives can be so much better in the fifth dimension. There is no polarity, no judgment. There is compassion, love, joy, and peace. Let's breathe in the light. And let's release everything into the core of the earth again. And let's thank Mother Earth for its beauty, its magnificence, its tolerance, and resistance. And now we can thank all the invisible helpers who are always assisting us, even though we may not see them or feel them, but they're always there for us. We just have to ask. So we can now ask Archangel Michael to create a beautiful sphere of blue light around each and every one of us for maximum protection, light, and joy. And thank you, Archangel Michael. And we can ask Archangel Metatron to create a perfect sacred geometry around each one of us, to always be in a higher state of consciousness and awareness. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Metatron, for helping us. And we can thank ourselves for being so brave as to venture in the fifth dimension and beyond. And now we can come back. We can start moving our feet and hands. And we can open our eyes. And now we're back. And here we are.
Wonderful. Yes.
Thank
Here
you.
we are. Thank you so much. This was wonderful.
Thank you, Thomas. It was really nice. I felt a lot of energies coming down. And there were so many helpers around. It was amazing.
Yes, it really was. And also very relaxing at the same time.
Yes.
A lot of energies. And it's such a wonderful meditation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I love this meditation.
How long have you been guiding this meditation in particular?
Well, it is one of my meditations, and I teach meditation. So every time I have a class, I do a different meditation. This is one of my meditations. Yes, I have been practicing this meditation for a while now, and it's one of my favorites. And and I think it was the right one for the launch of this beautiful initiative, and also because it is related to the earth. Mm-hmm. And because we don't have to be detached from the earth to be multidimensional beings or to be, spiritual. No, we have to live in our three-dimensional existence with all our feelings, our love, our bodies, and it's great to express ourselves through what we have here.
It is. And as you've mentioned, we're multidimensional beings. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So we can actually capitalize on what we have, and try always to become more expansive, more conscious, more aware of who we are.
Yes, most definitely. And this is something that can be practiced then anytime, anywhere, correct?
Absolutely. It's so very important to have an intention also. Intention, the power of intention is incredible.
Yes,
Yeah.
it most certainly is. And so if people, Silver, are looking for more information about you and
Yeah.
your offerings, where can they get a hold of you
They
for
can
more?
go to my Facebook page is Syl Ver 2019, or they can find me on Enlightened World Network or Angel Heart Radio, where I have a program. And they can contact me, and I will get back to you. And I teach also online courses. Being in Italy, of course,
Yes.
I generally teach courses online, especially now that there is COVID. Um, so it's a pleasure for me to get in touch with you. And if you can share your experiences with me, I would love to.
Yes, wonderful. And again, Silver has a show on EWN's Enlightened Living, Syl Ver Reflections, which airs every Tuesday, 4 o'clock Eastern. So that's another place where we can catch you here. Well, Silver, this has been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for leading this beautiful meditation and for joining us for this special launch today.
Well, thank you, Tomas. It was really a pleasure for me. And I really hope that uh, you can go on with these beautiful meditations and initiatives, because I think the world really needs them,
Yeah,
especially now.
it does. Yes, that always needs them. And you're absolutely correct, especially right now. So, this has been Syl Ver Reflections here on Enlightened World Network. Stay tuned. Coming up next for Healing Yourself with Mother Earth with Kalina Malnar. So, I'm Tomas Garza. Thank you so much for joining us here on Enlightened World Network today.
Thank you. And goodbye from